The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Today we've got a compelling AFC matchup for you, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Here's a punter, Thomas Morstead, to get this one started. And we are underway from Cincinnati. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Here we go. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. They'll roll him out right. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now it's Burrow. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards. And Burrow going to throw again. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, the great coach said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. He's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush won, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Quincy Williams worked his way back for that sack.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. 2nd and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is one play from stalling out.
So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. Back to throw. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. Down the right sideline. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. Well, CD, these two teams barely off the buses, and this defense already has a sack and now the interception and the pick 6 to take the lead.
Partner, you'd have to think that this was part of their game plan coming in because they wanted to embrace an aggressive mindset and attack on defense. They were trying to force that quick miscue, and I would say their plan worked to perfection.
Zerline good with a PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Here we go. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
throwing now. Burrow on first down. Looking deep here for Chase. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
That's dumb as fuck.
Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And the Jets are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
Get from over there.
See this often.
Come on, bro.
Caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be second down. To throw is Rodgers. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
The good signal callers will never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
There's been a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on third down.
On fourth down, here's the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt for the Jets. And back deep, Daxton Hill. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down.
On one, ready?
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Open man is Chase, complete. And he'll be knocked to the turf right there, but they're across the 50 at the 48 now. 22 yards there, first down. They'll look to throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. Flush to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
Partner, I think it's high time to get him some passes that he's comfortable with. Some easy throws, some completions. He's not even hitting the 50% thus far.
Well, certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To the air again, Burrow. That is caught. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. He has already cracked the century mark in receiving in this opening quarter.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down, that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
Man,
1-7
this shit too
on
easy,
EA
bro.
Sports.
I gotta stop playing around with motherfuckers, bro.
Ready for the second quarter from
Let's get it,
Cincinnati.
man.
It's the Bengals with the football
Yeah.
here, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Come on, bro.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. This goes out wide for Mixon. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. Throwing again, it's Burrow. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself.
And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet
That's some
again.
dumbass shit.
It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And the Jets are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
I'll be trying to switch up my play, bro. If I do the same play, I would have been scored, bro.
That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
You shitty, bro. You ain't gonna do shit with it.
That he always told his teams,
Shitty as
when a
fuck.
mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you throw this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
Can't keep doing this shit,
Completion results
man.
there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
I've been up all day. I need to go to bed. That's what that is. I'm getting bored. Man. It's getting
Now
boring.
it's Rodgers. And
I
Lazard's
let
got
this
it
bitch
again.
get the
And he
ball
slips
again.
up
My
past the
dumb
45
ass. Stupid as
before being
fuck.
tackled. 2nd catch for him
Keep
today,
playing
and
this
it'll
shit.
wind up a 1st down.
Well, if you like the matchup and that connection works to start the drive, no reason to go away from it. Let that defense prove that they can stop you. And here, it's 2 throws and 2 first downs.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down, and will.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Thank you, dumb
Trying to
bitch.
get it to Cobb, and it's intercepted.
Be gone.
Chidobe with a pick.
Stupid ass. I called it too.
Now it's
Dumb
loose to the
bitch.
left sideline. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for the Bengals TD.
That's why most of the time I don't be tripping. Because I know, like, motherfuckers be fucking up. Like, and I know, like, this shit, anything can happen. I don't be tripping, bro. I know what I'm capable of, bro. That's why I don't be tripping. Come on, dumbass bitch.
And this play is not going to work. He stopped short of the goal line,
That shit,
and
bro.
this will remain a 7-6 ball game.
That's why I don't be tripping, though, because, like, these niggas ain't really good, bro. I'll just be giving them the ball and shit.
But they're going to line up for the onside kick.
I be playing too much. Give me that shit.
And
Why the
Jets
fuck
have
you
got
touch it, bro?
Well, CD,
All they gonna do is throw an
trying to
interception.
get back in this game here in the 4th
Garbage.
quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this
About to
play.
get that shit right
Special
back.
teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
He finds Wilson, and inside the 20 before he's brought down. 17
Hold on real
yards is
quick.
the pickup there for number 17.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And he slides and covers up at the end. This is going to be able to pick up decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. 4 yards remain on second down. Ball on the 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He'll be hit and taken down to 21. Trey Hendrickson showing off his pass rush repertoire that time. A tough spot here. 3rd and 15. Here's Rodgers to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. There's Sam Hubbard that time. In there to bring him to the ground. So Rodgers will depart, and on is Greg Zuerlein for the Jets field goal. Zuerlein's kick is up in 3. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because, you know, after the sack, there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Here we go, here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Here we go, here we go.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
12, 12, 12. Shot.
Here's Burrow. And he'll find Chase on the right side complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Let's get it.
Line of
Let's take it
scrimmage,
so
the
long.
37 on 1st and 10. Now Burrow. And he'll spot Higgins open left side. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
From midfield now, Burrow. Got a man open, it's Chase. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Now it's Burrow. Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. This is caught. Touchdown! Drew Sample as the first half is winding down. And the Bengals have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Zach Taylor's made the decision. They'll go for 2 here. And Burrow's going to look to throw for it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked. And he coughs up the football near his own goal line.
Thomas Hill. Stupid ass. He's stupid. Dummy. Dumb as fuck. Stupid ass.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Xavier Gibson now from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Just 11 seconds to go in the half as they have it 1st and 10. Well, indeed, trying to run it out as they start on the ground. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Second down and 4. Throwing now is Rodgers. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. But Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 6. To throw, it's Rodgers. They find Randall Cobb with a completion. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. Rodgers now on first down. It's brought in by Wilson. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 down at the 31. Now Rodgers. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
It sort of looks like they started some fighting them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, a London Hall. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Didn't have a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. This now a 3rd and 4.
Bree, look at her. Get down.
Rodgers going to throw.
Get down. Bree. 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 Why are you yelling? It don't matter. You back there and you know I'm on the game.
Try from here, but instead they're going to go for it.
Hard hit. Too hard hit.
About to go to bed.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Caught by Cobbs. And he is going to have a Jets first down by a good couple of yards as they end up getting 6 there on 4th and 4. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it. But in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. And it's caught. And the Jets are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. And again, it's Rodgers. He's got Wilson, and that's a Jets touchdown. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Jets have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and it's now 17-14. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's going to be taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Whether it's offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
11, 11. 11 MT tank. 11 MT tank. 11, 11, 11.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Well, partner, if the defense isn't going to adjust and they keep giving them those 5, 6, 7-yard runs over and over, they're likely to run it the whole way to the end zone. They'll be more than happy to take the yardage available and save some of their other plays in the playbook for another time.
Couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here.
11, 11, 11, 12, 12. 11 MT, 11 MT.
going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. They'll stay on the ground, Mixon again. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
On 1, ready?
Here now, 2nd and 4.
11, 11. 11, MT, tape. 11, 11, 11.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
This one hauled in by Sample. And he is going to have the Bengals first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
They brought in a heavy set on 3rd down, and that usually means running play, but we have seen them throw out of that formation. And sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one, wound up hitting him for a first down.
Here we go.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Inside handoff to Mixon. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Now it's Mixon running right. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
No, that wasn't an explosive run. That wasn't one that took it all the way to the house. But, boy, for a team that's had trouble running it the entire game, that's the kind of run they need, hopefully, to get themselves kick-started.
An important one here, no doubt. 3rd and 4.
What is that?
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. Well, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is 3rd down now. Now it's Burrow. Finding Sample. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4.
Bottom line, 2-yard gain's just not going to cut it in this situation. You've got to move the ball downfield in order to have a chance.
Defense will give him that the rest of the way. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Bengals first down, and he'll have it by plenty as it turns out to be a big gainer there on 4th down.
On 2.
They go back to the ground now with Mixon. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, Parker. They have all 3 timeouts.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
Here we go.
Here's 2nd and a yard.
Here we go.
Now Burrow. The pass to Boyd, and he brings it in on the crossing route. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are in the field?
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. Burrow out to his left. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's 2nd down.
11 MT, 11 MT.
Mixing up the middle. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as he'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Here we go. Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. 2nd down, goal to go. To throw, Burrow. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
But just a gigantic play here, both sides. This is 3rd and inches. Burrow. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Charles, that drive was perfect, methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. One final try now for Rodgers. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. This ball intercepted. And the Bengals are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And a little bit of a surprise, they lose the turnover battle, but wind up winning the ball game.
And this is very unusual because you know all teams stress winning the turnover battle as a key indicator to winning ball games. So when you get something that goes against the grain like the one we saw here, it's quite the oddity. Now, let's face it, they'll be very happy that they pulled this off, but they do know that in the future, they've got work on taking care of the
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. They were Super Bowl opponents twice in the 80s, and they're back at it here. The Bengals and Niners are underway. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Stop.
Now they go play action now. Burrow sliding out of the pocket. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's 2nd down.
Gun. Stop. Stop.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. Man open. That's Jamar Chase complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Here we go.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that one caught downfield by Burrow. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Jamar Chase on a touchdown throw from Joe Burrow. And the Bengals are on the board first here this afternoon.
You know, as a head coach, you can't hide everything from your team. They know that people think that they're not supposed to be on the field with them. So they designed a heck of a game plan, didn't they? Nice fast start, get out after them, and maybe let everyone know that they're here to compete.
And get this home crowd behind them early as well.
Yeah, that's a huge part of it, isn't it? Because if you get the home crowd involved, sometimes you can ride that wave, and that gives you a little added pep.
That's caught at the 1. And he will get in to make it 8-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their own 18. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Across the line and to the ball quickly there, Trey Hendrickson. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Here's Purdy. Tries to hit Jennings, and it's intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Burrow on play action. Rolling, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Nick Bosa, now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play.
Well, it's certainly going to be a lot tougher adding a touchdown to that lead now since they're facing 2nd and 20+. Big-time sack to start the drive and put the opponent way back. Let's see what kind of play call they come up with here.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Nick Bosa, what a start to this ball game. Still in the first quarter, and he now has 3 sacks, on pace for double digits. Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. Steps away. Well, Burrow loses the football. And this will go out of bounds, so they will lose yards on the play. And on 4th down, of course, it'll be a turnover on downs. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. His throw incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
Eluding the pressure right. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Bengals are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. And all the way to the 25 before he's hit and dropped. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. Ready for the 2nd quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. This one caught downfield by Higgins. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 30. A gain there of 30 big ones. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's Burrow. And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers are going to take over a couple of yards shy.
I should have knew his ass.
So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's
He ain't doing shit with the ball, though.
Well,
He ain't doing shit with it.
Sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true. But you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game. To this point,
I'm just having fun. It's really boring.
And there's another example, situation.
Purdy to throw again on 2nd and 10. On the throw, running too much that time. It's incomplete.
Well, the incompletion on 1st and 2nd down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. A well-executed 22-yard gain. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he's going to work his way down the sideline to the 19-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get this down all into the 18. And the tackle there by Jermaine.
A 1-yard gain could look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the
touchdown 49ers! Christian McCaffrey, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers have come back to make it a 2-point game. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. Purdy will throw for it. And they don't get it.
It's over. Now I'm about to play for real. Shit.
Touchdown. Here's Moody back out to send it away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the 4th quarter, but you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's 1 interception, we're still in the first half, I'm going to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow flushed out right. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Javon Hargrave, the D tackle, getting the sack. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. That's taken in by Higgins. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. Now it's Burrow. Out to the left. He's got Sample there. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
On 1, ready?
At the 22-yard line.
Now it's Burrow. Over the middle, it's complete. Touchdown! Joe Mixon as the first half is winding down. And the Bengals will extend their lead here just before halftime. Evan McPherson for the extra point. He's got it, and the lead moves to 15-6. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it. And we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. Bell sheds him off. And they're going to have terrific field position as they finally get to him, but just shy of the midfield stripe. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Purdy now on second down. Being chased out left. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it.
Touchdown, 49ers! George Kittle, 36 yards. And the Niners have got it back to within a score. Purdy and the Niner offense, they'll stay on the field. They'll try to go for 2 here. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this third quarter. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. They'll look to throw. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Here we go, here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Stop.
Play action. It's Burrow. And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag.
We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. And with that, they're down to 1 remaining here in the second half. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. Burrow from his own end zone. He will find his man Chase complete. Well, a heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, Have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet? And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. This one hauled in by Sample. And he'll be out right at the 35. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off for the first down. Boy, that's some kind of effort. When he caught it, I doubted if he could get there. Knew it was going to be close, but credit him. Really good effort.
How about the rack on that play, the run after catch? But most of the time we think of it as just being an open field and picking up yardage. Sometimes you have to be real physical in order to gain the yardage you need for a first down.
Burrow going to get this into the hands of Mixon, his running back. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to bring up second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Here's a second down and 7 from the 37. A handoff to Mixon, and a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. Well, this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times. And what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
They'll run with Mixon and try to push his way forward, but I think he's going to be short, and he is short. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. Past the 20. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Niners have scored again in this third quarter, this time to move out in front.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Purdy and the Niner offense, they'll stay on the field. They'll try to go for 2 here. They'll try and throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
Stupid ass. It's over. It's over, nigga. You fucked up.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And not a good return here at all, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
Here we go,
The
here we go.
Bengals drive about to get going. Charles, we'll see how this offense responds. Remember the last time they were out, they went for it on 4th down, did not get it, and that led to a touchdown on the other side. So they need a response here.
They certainly do, and I just have a question for you. You think that was a gut feel, or was that analytics that came into play there deciding to go for it on 4th down?
That felt like gut to me. What about you?
Yeah, absolutely, because the way it backfired, where they are in the game, all of those things, that didn't feel like an analytics call. That certainly felt like, hey, I feel like we can get this right now. And unfortunately, it didn't work out for them.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, Burrow. And he fires one, but incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Burrow going for it on 4th. And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final play of the third quarter. Back now in Cincinnati. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. A give running left. It's McCaffrey. He will push his way down to about the 14. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
A big part of a middle linebacker's job is being able to take on blocks and then go make plays. But the best ones, they have those big guys in front of them playing defensive line to hold blockers off of them and allow them to flow side.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Bengals are right back in this football game. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this fourth-quarter deficit. And this series could very well determine our outcome. Vanderbilt's own Oren Burks had the tackle defensively.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense, rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Yeah, they'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. First target, first catch, and a first down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partners, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Gun.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd and 9.
11.
Once again, they run with Mixon. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line. And the trend continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, second, and third. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But the bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they keep handing it to him.
It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
They certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
They come up with one timeout and the 2-minute warning to work with. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a give to Mixon. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. Now Joe Mixon. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
A big play looming on 3rd down. To throw, Burrow. Short throw to Smith. And he does not get to the first down marker as they stop him at the 19.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. That's to his running back, complete. And he is going to have the Bengals first down. As he gets a little more than he needed. 4 yards of pickup there on 4th and 2. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down. Trailing in the 4th quarter, they got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. Stop to get it done as you noted, and they did.
Now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
And now Defensively in the 2-minute drill, the big key to me, make sure you understand your assignments, and anytime you get a chance to tackle someone in bounds, get them on the ground.
Burrow. Escaping the pressure right. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
A big play here. 3rd and 2. Throwing. Burrow. Flush to his right. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. So this defense, they looked a little shaky to start the drive, but bottom line, they're a play away from finishing it off.
They rocked him a little bit on this drive, didn't they? But as you and I both know, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. They have a chance to end it right here.
Now Burrow. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Oren Burks. And the Niners have just about sewn up this football game. We've got to have two hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time.